All right, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel, to the XLM family. Appreciate you guys as always for sticking around and showing so much love on these day-to-day updates. But yeah, without further ado, let's take a look at what's happening with Stellar right now, and of course what we could be expecting going further into Wednesday morning. So of course, if we're looking across the board, if you did watch my XRP update, I kind of indicated as to what's really happening, and I kind of mentioned that in the Cardano update as well. But yeah, we did start off on a little bit of a negative day. Bitcoin did drop down to that $90,000 price point that we were speaking to. Not exactly at $90,000, but very close. But yeah, if you're looking across the board right now, you are still seeing quite a bit of red across the board for altcoins. Nothing too major considering what has happened for the crypto markets over the course of the last few days. But XLM is down 15.6% on the daily time frame, with the price currently sitting at 43 cents. Down 13.6% in Bitcoin comparative as well, with the market cap at $13 billion and the 24-hour trading volume at about 3.7 billion. So, what we're looking at is the 24-hour trading volume has decreased quite substantially over the course of the last few days. But yeah, again, not a big surprise factor to any one of us. This is something that will organically change. But before we get into any further, as always, just a quick disclaimer. Anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So, you look at that, guys. We spoke about that 44 cents retest, and that's exactly what we saw happening today. So, of course, we're going to talk about the price. But before we do that, let's take a look at the Bitcoin Dominance Index. So if you're looking at the Bitcoin Dominance Index, as stated yesterday, and I'll say it again right now because, of course, nothing has changed for the dominance is still sitting below 59%. So if you're an altcoin holder right now, if you have altcoins in your positions and altcoins are majority of your portfolio, you want to be happy. And I repeat, and I'll repeat this 100 times, you want to be happy that the dominance did not go up. Because usually when Bitcoin drops, we are seeing over the course of the last 3 to 4 months, Bitcoin dominance just continues to go up. But this time around, it's quite interesting to see that the dominance is not budging. So again, obviously that can change in a snap. But as of now, 3 days in a row, Bitcoin showing a little bit of a sideways momentum, a little bit of consolidation. Despite that fact, you're not seeing, XLM or the likes. I'm sorry. So, you're not seeing the likes of Bitcoin dominance moving up. So altcoins are holding much better than expected, because like I said, if it was higher, you would have seen altcoins going down much more than what we have seen over the course of the last 48 hours. But let's take a look at what's happening with Bitcoin. So I'm going to show you guys the Bitcoin chart on the hourly time frame so you really understand what's happening with BTC. So you guys can see Bitcoin made its way down to 90,952. So not exactly at 90K exactly, but almost at 91K, and has seen a little bit of a bounce. But I still do believe that we could potentially fall down to $90,000. But a lot of people have been spooked out about this specific move, but this was coming. We cannot change that fact. We cannot forget that the market has been booming over the course of the last 2.5 weeks. Tomorrow it's going to be 3 weeks since the market has been going crazy, and there is going to be a pullback. Nothing goes up straight forever. So this is part of the game, and honestly, it is looking really good in a grand scheme of things. So Bitcoin, I want you guys to look at it from yesterday's 99,000. Bitcoin went down almost 8%, and this is not a small move, guys. This is a large move because Bitcoin is the largest asset that is down about 8%. So we cannot be forgetting these things. But with that said, let's take a look at what's happening with XLM. So if you're looking at XLM, so there we have it, guys. As of recording this update, you can clearly see where we are being supported by that resistance. Remember that resistance when we were on the upside. I was talking about this resistance, and that exact same resistance has turned into support, as we can see, and we are obviously being supported by that level, which is really nice to see. And I literally indicated this to you guys yesterday, and I did receive some comments coming in saying, Crypto ZX, you called it. And again, nothing too crazy, not big rocket science, because this was a resistance as we were going up. And of course, I do expect that exact resistance to turn into support when things are kind of consolidating, and that's what we're looking at right now. But look at the significance of that breakout, guys. I still cannot forget that 24 cents breakout really took the price of XLM really fast up to that 44 cents mark. But let's take a look at it on the hourly time frame to really understand what we're looking at right now as of now. So here, XLM. There we are. Okay, so let me switch to the hourly time frame. So yeah, there we are, guys. XLM has retested that level that literally we spoke about yesterday, and from its yearly high at 63 cents, this is a retracement of about 33.3%. And again, I'm sure a lot of people right now are kind of saying, hey, we wish we listened to Crypto ZX when he was saying take profits. And it's extremely important to take profits because, when you see these explosive moves, what we have seen with XLM, you let the emotions get the best of you. I've been there. Trust me, I've been there. I've been in this space for 8 years, but this is why I continue to tell you guys, do not forget to lock in profits because these types of moves will happen. But so far, so good. Even though we are seeing a retracement, so far so good. And seeing this retracement, we cannot be ignoring why this retracement is happening. Of course, you're looking at Bitcoin dropping, but I want you guys to look at it from the weekly time frame for our good old friend XLM. So if you're looking at it from the weekly time frame perspective, you guys can see it's not looking bad at all. We do have significant amount of support where we're currently holding it, and I do anticipate this specific support to hold. Even if we test 40 cents, I think it's totally okay, but because you cannot be forgetting the fact that from November 4th, we have seen XLM go up 554%. And after a 554%, a 30% drop is more than normal before we continue towards the upside. So far, so good. Your eyes should be You're not glowed. Your eyes should be glued on the price of Bitcoin right now. If Bitcoin is able to go above 96, that's the confirmation that I have set for myself, the $96,000 price point. If it's able to get back above there, I'm very confident that, we do see, Bitcoin making its way back up to all-time highs. But yeah, if you are still, someone that picked up XLM and have made, life-changing gains over the course of the last 2.5 weeks and just cannot afford to lose any of the money that you're currently sitting on, then, this is the best chance for you to lock some profits in. Because, of course, if Bitcoin does drop below 90K, that still puts me bullish for the broader market, believe it or not. I've been in this space for such a long time, and Bitcoin could honestly drop to even the likes of 90K, which I've been discussing, would not come as a surprise to me. And honestly, that would be bullish still, because we cannot forget how much Bitcoin has gone up. So, of course, that can have an impact on the price of XLM. We don't control the dominance index. What if the dominance index does go up? So these are obviously things that are uncertain, so no one really knows in terms of guarantee that the dominance could shoot up, and which it could due to market manipulation. So if you are looking at some of your profits and you just cannot afford to lose, maybe scale some out. It never hurts. But at the end of the day, you make your decision. And let me know down below what you guys are doing right now. What are your personal predictions regarding XLM? I do believe this momentum that we have seen will carry on leading into the new month. But let me know down below what you guys think. Love you all. See you tomorrow in Crypto ZX, and peace out.